Self-control isn't just a skill, it's a way of practice that helps you navigate challenges, make better decisions, and cultivate inner peace. In the chaos of modern living, mastering self-control can feel like a superpower, one that empowers you to remain calm and steady what life throws your way. The Stoics understood this deeply, offering timeless exercises to strengthen self and achieve lasting tranquility. Focusing on what you can control is one narrating and empowering principles of Stoicism, offering clarity and peace in a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable. In every situation, there are elements you can influence and others that lie completely outside your grasp. The key to mastering self-control and achieving a peace is to shift your energy, attention, and actions toward the things you can change while letting go of the things you cannot. This approach not only saves you from unnecessary stress and frustration, but also enables you to live with purpose and intention, directing your efforts toward meaningful outcomes. At its core, focusing on what you can control is about recognizing the boundaries between your own agency and the external world. For instance, you can't control how others behave, what they do, or the random events that life throws your way, but you can control how you respond, the effort you put into your actions, and the mindset you bring to each moment. This distinction is both practical and transformative, helping you reclaim your power and redirect it toward what truly matters. Consider how much time and energy we waste worrying about things outside our control. Whether it's the outcome of a job interview, the opinions of others, or even the weather, we often obsess over external factors that we have no ability to influence. This misplaced focus not only drains our energy but also fosters anxiety, frustration, and a sense of helplessness. By choosing instead to focus on what you can control, such as preparing thoroughly for the interview, behaving with integrity, or carrying an umbrella, you shift from a reactive mindset to a proactive one. This shift empowers you to take ownership of your actions and decisions, creating a sense of agency even in situations where outcomes are uncertain. It's a reminder that while you may not be able to control what happens to you, you can always control how you choose to respond. Focusing on what you can control also strengthens your emotional resilience. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and disappointments, many of which are beyond your ability to prevent. However, by directing your attention to your own thoughts, emotions, and actions, you can navigate these difficulties with greater composure and strength. For example, if you experience a personal loss or failure, dwelling on the unfairness of the situation or wishing things were different only prolongs your suffering. Instead, focusing on what you can control, such as seeking support, reflecting on lessons learned, or taking small steps toward recovery, helps you move forward with a sense of purpose and hope. This resilience is rooted in the Stoic belief that external events do not define us. It is our response to them that truly shapes our character and determines our happiness. One of the most practical ways to apply this principle is through the practice of reframing. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what part of this situation is within my control and what is not? By separating these elements, you can focus your efforts on what is actionable while letting go of what is beyond your influence. For instance, if you're dealing with a difficult colleague, you can't control their behavior, but you can control your own professionalism, communication, and boundaries. This shift in focus not only reduces frustration, but also helps you approach the situation with greater clarity and effectiveness. Reframing is a powerful tool for reducing stress, as it reminds you that your energy is best spent on what you can change rather than what you cannot. Another benefit of focusing on what you can control is sense of freedom it brings. When you release the need to control everything, you free yourself from the burden of unreal expectations and unnecessary pressure. This freedom allows you to approach life with greater ease and confidence, knowing that you are doing your best within your influence. It's a mindset that fosters acceptance and adaptability, enabling you to flow with life's changes rather than resisting them. For example, if your plans are disrupted by unforeseen circumstances, Focusing on what you can control helps you on best of the situation, rather than becoming overwhelmed by frustration or disappointment. This flexibility is not a sign of passivity but strength, as it reflects your ability to remain grounded and focused even in the face of uncertainty. Focusing on what you can control also enhances your relationships. In interactions with others, it's easy to become frustrated by behaviors or attitudes that you wish were different. However, attempting to change or control others is often counterproductive. Instead, by focusing on your own actions, such as communicating clearly, practicing empathy, and setting healthy boundaries, you can create a more positive and respectful dynamic. This approach not only improves but also reduces unnecessary conflict, as you learn to accept others for who they are while maintaining your own integrity. It's a reminder that the only person you can truly change is yourself, and that by leading by example, you can inspire others to grow and evolve in their own time. Incorporating this principle into your daily requires mindfulness and practice. Start by identifying situations where you feel stressed, frustrated, or powerless, and ask yourself what aspects of those situations are within your control. Then, focus your energy on those aspects, taking deliberate actions that align with your goals. Over time, this practice will become second nature, helping you navigate life with greater clarity and guidance. It's also helpful to remind yourself of the Stoic idea that external events are neutral. It is your perception of them that determines their impact on you. By focusing on what you control, you take ownership of your perceptions and responses, creating a sense of empowerment and peace. Ultimately, focusing on what you can control is about living with intention and authenticity. It's about recognizing that while you cannot control the world around you, you can control the way you show up in it. This perspective shifts your focus from external outcomes to internal growth, helping you build a life that reflects your values and priorities. By embracing this principle, you cultivate a mindset of resilience, gratitude, and purpose, allowing you to face life's challenges with grace and determination. It's a practice that not only transforms the way you approach difficulties, but also enhances your overall sense of well-being, as you learn to find peace and fulfillment within yourself, regardless of external circumstances. Negative visualization is a profound and transformative Stoic practice that shifts your perspective, enhances your resilience, and fosters a deeper appreciation for the present. At its core, this exercise involves deliberately imagining worst-case scenarios or envisioning the loss of things you value. While it may seem counterintuitive or even pessimistic, negative visualization is not about dwelling on negativity. It's about mentally preparing yourself for life's uncertainties and developing a mindset that remains unshaken in the face of adversity. By confronting these imagined losses in your mind, you build emotional strength and reduce the fear and anxiety that often accompany uncertainty. This practice allows you to rehearse your responses to potential challenges, equipping you to handle real-life difficulties with greater composure and clarity. For example, consider how you might react to losing a job, facing financial hardship, or experiencing a health crisis. Visualizing these scenarios helps you confront the discomfort they might bring, enabling you to process those emotions in advance and respond proactively should they occur. Instead of being caught off guard, you'll find yourself better prepared, both mentally and emotionally. One of the most significant benefits of negative visualization is its ability to cultivate gratitude. By imagining life without the things you cherish, your health, loved ones, home, or opportunities, you gain a renewed appreciation for them. It's easy to take these blessings for granted when they're constants in your life, but negative visualization helps you see them in a new light. For instance, envisioning a day without the ability to walk or communicate can make you more mindful of these abilities in your daily life, fostering a sense of gratitude for what might otherwise go unnoticed. This gratitude, in turn, enhances your overall sense of well-being, as you become more attuned to the richness of your current circumstances. You start to approach life with a greater sense of presence, savoring the small moments and finding joy in the ordinary. Another powerful aspect of negative visualization is its capacity to reduce fear. Fear of the unknown often holds people back, preventing them from taking risks or pursuing their goals. By intentionally imagining potential setbacks or failures, you demystify them. The act of visualizing these outcomes in detail allows you to see that they are not insurmountable and that you possess the strength and resources to overcome them. For example, if you fear public speaking, you might visualize forgetting your speech or stumbling over your words. Through this exercise, you can identify strategies to handle these situations, such as pausing, taking a deep breath, or acknowledging the mistake with humor. By rehearsing these responses in your mind, you diminish the power of fear and replace it with confidence in your ability to adapt and recover. Negative visualization also aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control. While you cannot prevent every misfortune or hardship, you can control how you prepare for and respond to them. This practice encourages you to take proactive steps to mitigate potential risks or challenges. For instance, imagining the possibility of a financial setback might inspire you to save more diligently or invest in skills that increase your employability. Similarly, visualizing the loss of a loved one can motivate you to strengthen your relationships and express your appreciation while you still have the chance. By anticipating these scenarios, you not only build resilience, but also take practical actions that improve your life and reduce the likelihood of negative outcomes. In addition to fostering gratitude and reducing fear, negative visualization enhances emotional resilience. Life is unpredictable and setbacks are inevitable. However, by regularly engaging in this exercise, you train your mind to approach challenges with a sense of calm and acceptance. You become less reactive to unexpected events because you've already considered their possibility and rehearsed your response. This resilience doesn't mean you won't feel pain or disappointment when hardships arise, but it does mean you'll recover more quickly and handle them with greater equanimity. Negative visualization helps you internalize the Stoic idea that while you cannot control external events, you can control your mindset and attitude toward them. This perspective shifts your focus from lamenting what you've lost to appreciating what remains and finding opportunities for growth and learning. To practice negative visualization effectively, start by identifying specific aspects of your life that you value deeply. These might include your health, relationships, career, or material possessions. Then, take a few moments to vividly imagine what it would be like to lose them. Picture the emotions you might feel, the challenges you might face, and the steps you would take to adapt. Allow yourself to fully experience these scenarios in your mind, but avoid dwelling on them for too long or becoming consumed by negativity. Instead, use this exercise as a tool for gratitude and preparation. You can also incorporate this practice into your daily routine, such as during morning meditation or evening reflection. By making negative visualization a regular habit, you reinforce its benefits and integrate its lessons into your mindset. It's important to note that negative visualization is not about being pessimistic or expecting the worst. Instead, it's about acknowledging the impermanence of life and cultivating the mental and emotional strength to navigate its ups and downs. This practice teaches you to embrace uncertainty with courage and to value the present moment with greater intensity. It's a reminder that nothing in life is guaranteed and that the things you cherish most are gifts, not entitlements. By recognizing this truth, you free yourself from attachment and develop a deeper sense of gratitude and peace. In conclusion, negative visualization is a powerful Stoic exercise that offers profound benefits for those seeking to master self-control and find inner peace. By imagining worst-case scenarios, you prepare yourself for life's uncertainties, cultivate gratitude for what you have, and build resilience in the face of adversity. This practice helps you approach challenges with a calm and balanced mindset, empowering you to live a life guided by reason, gratitude, and intentionality. Through regular practice, negative visualization becomes not just a tool for preparation, but a pathway to greater wisdom, strength, and appreciation for the present moment. See, one of the most practical ways to apply this is through the practice of reframing. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what part of this situation is within my control and what is not? By separating these elements, you can focus your efforts on what is actionable while letting go of what is beyond your influence. For instance, if you're dealing with a difficult colleague, you can't control their behavior, but you control your own professionalism, communication, and boundaries. This shift in focus not only reduces frustration, but also helps you approach the situation with greater clarity and effectiveness. Reframing is a powerful tool for reducing stress. It reminds you that your energy is best spent on what you can change rather than what you cannot. Another benefit of focusing on what you can control is the sense of freedom it brings. When you release the need to control everything, you free yourself from the burden of unrealistic decisions and unnecessary pressure. This freedom allows you to approach life with greater ease and confidence, knowing that you are doing your best within the limits of your influence. It's a mindset that fosters acceptance and adaptability, enabling you to flow with life's changes rather than resisting them. For example, if your plans are disrupted by unforeseen circumstances, focusing on what you can control helps you adapt and make the best of the situation, rather than becoming overwhelmed by frustration or disappointment. This flexibility is not a sign of passive strength, as it reflects your ability to remain grounded and focused even in the face of uncertainty. Focusing on what you can control, so also your relationships. In interactions with others, it's easy to become frustrated by behaviors or attitudes that you wish were different. However, attempting to change or control others is often futile and counterproductive. Instead, by focusing on your own actions, such as communicating clearly, practicing empathy, and setting healthy boundaries, you can create a more positive and respectful dynamic. This approach not only improves your relationship, but also reduces unnecessary conflict. As you learn to accept others for who they are and maintaining your own integrity, it's a reminder that the only person you can truly change is yourself, and that by leading by example, you can inspire others grow and evolve in their own time. Incorporating this principle into your daily mindfulness and practice, start by identifying situations where you feel stressed, frustrated, or powerless, and ask yourself what situations are within your control. Then, focus your energy on those aspects, taking deliberate actions that align with your goals. Over time, this practice will become second nature, helping you navigate life. Ultimately, focusing on what you can control is about living with intention and authenticity. It's about recognizing that while you cannot control the world around you, you can control the way you show up in it. This perspective shifts your focus from external outcomes to internal growth, helping you build a life that reflects your values and priorities. By embracing this principle, you cultivate a mindset of resilience, gratitude, and purpose, allowing you to face life's challenges with grace and determination. It's a practice that not only transforms the way you approach difficulties, but also enhances your overall sense of well-being, as you learn to find peace and fulfillment within yourself, regardless of external circumstances. Daily reflection is one of the most powerful practices for self-improvement and inner peace, offering a structured way to evaluate your thoughts, actions, and decisions at the end of each day. Setting aside time for reflection allows you to step back from the business of life and assess how you navigated the challenges, interactions, and opportunities that came your way. This practice is not about self-criticism or dwelling on mistakes. Instead, it's a compassionate and constructive way to grow and align your actions with your values and goals. Reflection helps you identify patterns in your behavior, recognize areas where you succeeded, and pinpoint moments where you could have acted differently. Over time, these insights create a roadmap for personal growth, as you become more mindful of your strengths and areas for improvement. It's a daily opportunity to learn from your experiences, to celebrate your progress, and to set intentions for the future. This small yet profound act of looking inward not only sharpens your self-awareness, but also fosters a sense of accountability. encouraging you to live with greater purpose and integrity. One of the key benefits of daily reflection is its ability to deepen your understanding of your emotions and reactions. Life can be unpredictable, and it's easy to get swept up in the emotions of the moment without fully processing them. Reflection provides a safe space to revisit those moments with a calm and open mind, allowing you to understand why you felt or acted a certain way. For example, if you found yourself feeling frustrated during a meeting, reflecting on that moment can help you identify the triggers behind your frustration. Was it due to unmet expectations, poor communication, or perhaps your own stress? By exploring these emotions, you gain valuable insights into yourself, which can help you respond more effectively in similar situations in the future. Reflection doesn't just stop at understanding your emotions, it also empowers you to take ownership of them, reinforcing the idea that while you can't always control external events, you can control your responses. Another significant aspect of daily is role in reinforcing gratitude. Amid the chaos of daily life, it's easy to overlook the positive moments as solely on challenges or setbacks. Reflection shifts your attention, encouraging you to acknowledge the good things that happened during the day. Perhaps you received kind words from a colleague, achieved a small milestone, or simply enjoyed a peaceful moment with a loved one. By consciously noting these moments, you cultivate a mindset of gratitude, which has been shown to enhance well-worn resilience. Gratitude also helps you maintain perspective, reminding you that even on difficult days, there are still things to be thankful for. This practice not only boosts your mood, but also creates a foundation of positivity that carries into the next day, helping you approach life with a more balanced and optimistic outlook. Daily reflection also serves as a powerful tool for goal alignment. Each day is filled with countless decisions, some intentional and others automatic. Reflecting on these choices allows you to evaluate whether they are moving you closer to or further from your goals. For instance, if your goal is to improve your health, reflecting on your daily habits can help you identify whether your actions, like skipping exercise or choosing unhealthy meals, are supporting or hindering that goal. This awareness creates an opportunity for course correction, empowering you to make better choices tomorrow. Reflection also helps you reconnect with your larger purpose, reminding you of why your goals matter and how your daily actions contribute to the bigger picture. It's a way of bridging the gap between ensuring that your life reflects your values and aspirations. In addition to fostering self-awareness and goal alignment, daily reflection enhances your relationships. Human interactions can be complex, and misunderstandings or conflicts are reflecting on your conversations and interactions allows you to evaluate how you communicated, whether you listened actively, and if your actions showed empathy and respect. For example, if a disagreement with a friend left you feeling unsettled, reflecting on that interaction can help you identify areas where you could have been more understanding or assertive. This process not only helps you learn from your mistakes, but also strengthens your relationships by encouraging better communication and mutual understanding. Reflection is a way to nurture connection and empathy, ensuring that your interactions are guided by kindness and authenticity. The practice of daily reflection is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes the importance of self-examination as a path to virtue and wisdom. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, often wrote their journals as a way to reflect on their thoughts, actions, and challenges. By adopting a similar practice, you cultivate the habit of looking inward, asking yourself questions like, did I act in alignment with my values today? Did I approach challenges with patience and resilience? What can I do better tomorrow? These questions encourage a mindset of continuous improvement, helping you grow into the best version of yourself. Reflection also creates a sense of accountability, as you take responsibility for your actions to making intentional choices each day. To make daily reflection a consistent habit, it's helpful to set aside a specific time and space for it, whether it's a few minutes before bed, during your evening commute, or as part of a journaling practice, find a routine that works for you. Use this time to review your day with an open and judgmental mindset, focusing on both the positive and the areas for growth. You might find it helpful to write down your reflections, as this adds clarity and structure to your thoughts. Over time, this practice becomes a ritual of self-care, offering a sense of closure for each day and a fresh perspective for the next. In conclusion, daily reflection is a simple yet profound exercise that transforms the way you approach life. By taking the time to examine your actions, emotions, and decisions, you cultivate greater self-awareness, gratitude, and intentionality. This practice not only helps you grow as an individual, but also enhances your relationships, aligns your actions with your goals, and fosters a sense of inner peace. Through reflection, you gain the clarity and wisdom to navigate life challenges with grace, ensuring that each day contributes to a life of purpose and fulfillment. Voluntary discomfort is a transformative space that challenges you to step outside of your comfort zone deliberately. Exposing yourself to controlled hardships to cultivate resilience, discipline, and a deeper appreciation for life's blessings. In a world that often prioritizes comfort and convenience, the idea of choosing discomfort might seem counterintuitive, but it holds immense value for personal growth and inner strength. By willingly embracing challenges, whether physical, emotional, or situational, you train your mind to embrace grace and self-control, preparing yourself to face unexpected adversities in life. Voluntary discomfort isn't about self-punished or unnecessary suffering. Rather, it's about building mental fortitude and breaking the limitations that comfort can impose. When you expose yourself to discomfort intentionally, you reduce your sensitivity to hardship, making you less likely to be overwhelmed when life presents real challenges. This practice instills a sense of confidence, as you learn that you are capable of enduring more than you once thought possible. One of the most common forms of voluntary discomfort is physical challenges such as cold showers, fasting, or intense exercise. These practices push your body beyond its usual limits, teaching you to manage discomfort and stay focused despite physical strain. For example, taking a cold shower might initially feel shocking, but over time you learn to regulate your breathing, calm your mind, and endure the sensation. This seemingly simple act carries profound lessons about controlling your reactions and finding strength in discomfort. Similarly, fasting not only tests your physical and cultivate a deeper awareness of your relationship with food and the gratitude for the abundance you often take for granted. These physical challenges serve as a microcosm for life's larger struggles, showing you that discomfort is temporary and that enduring it often leads to growth and strength. Voluntary discomfort also extends to emotional mental challenges such as confronting fears, engaging in difficult conversations, or stepping into unfamiliar situations. These tempt you to confront your vulnerabilities, helping you develop courage and emotional resilience. For instance, public speaking or networking at a social event might be uncomfortable for some, but choosing to face these situations head-on can significantly expand your confidence and social skills over time. By intentionally exposing yourself to situations that challenge your emotional comfort, you dismantle the fear of the unknown and prove to yourself that you are capable of handling discomfort without being consumed by it. This mindset shift empowers you to approach life with greater adaptability and openness, as you realize that the boundaries of your cone are often self-imposed and can be expanded with effort and persistence. Journaling for clarity is one of the most effective tools for cultivating self-awareness, managing emotions, and organizing your thoughts. In a world filled with distractions and noise, journaling offers a quiet, reflective space where you can untangle the complexities of your mind and gain a clearer perspective on your life. This practice is more than just putting words on paper. It's an intentional act of self-exploration that helps you identify your values, goals, and challenges. Writing forces you to slow down and articulate, which often leads to insights that might remain hidden in the chaos of daily life. By committing your thoughts to paper, You create a tangible record of your inner world, allowing you to step back and view your experiences with a sense of detachment and objectivity. This clarity is invaluable for making decisions, processing emotions, and understanding the patterns that shape your behavior. Journaling transforms abstract thoughts and feelings into concrete expressions, making them easier to analyze and address. One of the significant benefits of journaling is its ability to help you manage your emotions. When you feel overwhelmed, anxious, or writing can serve as a form of emotional release. By pouring your feelings onto the page, you give yourself permission to express what otherwise remain bottled up inside. This act of releasing emotions is therapeutic, helping to reduce stress and restore a sense of balance. Journaling also provides a safe space to explore emotions without fear of judgment or misunderstanding. You can be completely honest with yourself, expressing thoughts and feelings that you might hesitate to share with others. This honesty fosters self-acceptance and helps you build a stronger connection with your true self. Additionally, the act of writing allows you to examine emotions from a distance, enabling you to identify triggers, recurring patterns, and potential solutions. For example, if you notice that you frequently feel frustrated in certain situations, journaling helps you uncover the underlying causes and explore strategies for managing those feelings more effectively. Journaling is also a powerful tool for problem and decision-making. When faced with a difficult choice or a complex issue, writing about it can help you break it down into manageable parts. By organizing your thoughts on paper, you create a structured framework for analyzing the situation and exploring potential solutions. This process not only clarifies your options, but you weigh the pros and cons of each choice. Writing allows you to explore different paths and consider the long-term consequences of your decisions. For example, if you're deciding whether to pursue a new career opportunity, journaling can help you articulate your motivations, fears, and aspirations, giving you the clarity needed to make a confident choice. Additionally, journaling encourages you to reflect on past experiences and lessons learned, which can inform your current decision-making process. By examining how you handled similar situations in the past, you can gain valuable insights into your strengths and tendencies. Another key benefit of journaling is its ability to enhance your self-discipline and accountability. When you set goals or intentions in your journal, you create a written commitment to yourself. This act of writing down your aspirations makes them feel more tangible and real, increasing your motivation to follow through. Journaling also provides a way to track your progress over time, allowing you to celebrate your achievements and identify areas where you've fallen short. This ongoing process of reflection and evaluation helps you stay focused on your goals and make consistent progress. For instance, if you're working on improving your physical fitness, journaling can help you document your workouts, track your dietary habits, and reflect on how your efforts align with your overall health goals. This record serves as both a source of motivation and a tool for accountability, reminding you of why you started and how far you've come. In addition to its practical benefits, journaling also nurtures your creativity and imagination. The blank page is a space where you can explore ideas, experiment with new perspectives, and envision possibilities for the future. Writing allows you to tap into your inner world, uncovering thoughts and feelings that might otherwise remain dormant. This creative exploration can lead to breakthroughs in both your personal and professional life as you discover new ways of thinking and problem solving. Journaling also encourages you to dream big and set ambitious goals, providing a space where you can articulate your vision for the life you want to create. By capturing these aspirations on paper, you make them feel more achievable, turning abstract dreams into concrete plans. To make journaling a consistent habit, it's important to approach it with intention and purpose. Set aside a specific time each day or week to write, creating a routine that fits into your schedule. Find a quiet space where you can focus without distractions and choose a medium that feels comfortable for you. Whether it's a traditional notebook, a digital platform, or even voice-to-text software, The key is to create an environment that supports reflection and creativity. When you sit down to journal, don't worry about grammar, spelling, or structure. The goal is to express yourself authentically and honestly. Allow your thoughts to flow freely, trusting that the act of writing will bring clarity and insight. If you're unsure where to start, consider using prompts to guide your reflections. Questions like, what am I grateful for today? What challenges did I face, and how did I handle them? Or what lessons did I learn this week? Can help you dive deeper into your experiences and uncover valuable insights. In conclusion, journaling for clarity is a simple yet transformative practice that can profoundly impact your emotional well-being, decision-making, and personal growth. By creating a dedicated space to explore your thoughts and feelings, you cultivate a greater sense of self-awareness, resilience, and purpose. Journaling helps you navigate life's challenges with clarity and confidence, turning moments of uncertainty into opportunities for reflection and growth. Whether you're seeking to manage your emotions, solve problems, or pursue your goals, the act of writing provides a powerful tool for understanding yourself and creating a life that aligns with your values and aspirations. The dichotomy of control exercise is a foundational Stoic practice that teaches you to distinguish between what is within your control and what is not, empowering you to focus your energy on the aspects of life you can influence while letting go of the rest. At its core, this exercise is about clarity and liberation. Clarity in recognizing the boundaries of your influence, and liberation from the stress and the frustration of trying to control the uncontrollable. In every situation, there are elements you can directly manage, such as your thoughts, actions, and decisions, and elements that are beyond your influence, such as the behavior of others, external circumstances, or random events. By learning to make this distinction, you cultivate a mindset of acceptance and resilience, freeing yourself from unnecessary worry and enabling you to channel your efforts where they will have the most impact. The beauty of the dichotomy of control is its simplicity, yet its application has profound implications for how you navigate challenges, relationships, and the uncertainties of life. One of the greatest sources of stress and unhappiness in life comes from attempting to control things that are inherently uncontrollable. Whether it's the outcome of a job interview, the opinions of others, or the actions of a partner, we often invest significant emotional energy into trying to influence these external factors. The problem is that no matter how much effort you put in, there are always variables beyond your reach. This can lead to feelings of frustration, helplessness, and disappointment when things don't go as planned. The dichotomy of control exercise offers a way out of this cycle by helping you reframe your perspective. Instead of fixating on what you cannot control, you redirect your focus to what is within your power. For example, in the context of a job interview, you can't control whether the interviewer will choose you, but you can control how well you prepare, how you present yourself, and how you follow up afterward. By focusing on these controllable aspects, you reduce stress and increase your sense of agency, knowing that you've done your part to the best of your ability. Practicing the dichotomy of control also strengthens your emotional resilience. When you accept that certain things are outside your control, you free yourself from the emotional turbulence that often accompanies them. For instance, if you're caught in a traffic jam, no amount of anger or frustration will change the situation. However, you can control your response by choosing to stay calm, listen to music, or use the time to reflect. This shift in mindset not only preserves your peace of mind, but also helps you approach challenges with a sense of composure and balance. Over time, this practice becomes a habit, enabling you to face life's uncertainties with greater confidence and equanimity. You begin to see that while you cannot control external events, you always have the power to choose your attitude and actions, which are far more important in shaping your experience of life. Another key benefit of the dichotomy of control exercise is its ability to enhance your decision-making. When you focus on what you can control, you become more intentional and deliberate in your actions. This clarity helps you prioritize your efforts, ensuring that you invest your time and energy in pursuits that align with your values and goals. For example, if you're working on a project at work, you might recognize that you can't control your coworkers' contributions, but you can control the quality of your own work and how you communicate with the team. This focus on controllable factors not only improves your performance, but also reduces the stress of trying to manage things that are outside your influence. By consistently applying this exercise, you develop a sharper sense of what truly matters and how to direct your efforts effectively. The dichotomy of control also fosters a sense of freedom and inner peace. When you let go of the need to control everything, you release yourself from the burden of unrealistic expectations and the fear of failure. This doesn't mean you stop caring or trying. Rather, it means you approach life with a mindset of acceptance and adaptability. You do your best in every situation and trust that the outcome will unfold as it will. This attitude allows you to navigate life with greater ease, knowing that you are not defined by external circumstances but by how you respond to them. For instance, if a friend cancels plans at the last minute, instead of feeling upset or taking it personally, you can focus on how to make the most of the time you now have. This shift in perspective transforms potential disappointments into opportunities for growth and exploration. To incorporate the dichotomy of control exercise into your daily life, start by identifying situations that cause you stress or frustration. Take a moment to analyze these situations and separate the elements you can control from those you cannot. Write them down if it helps to clarify your thoughts. For the factors within your control, make a plan of action and commit to following through. For the factors outside your control, practice letting go by reminding yourself that worrying about them will not change the outcome. This process may feel challenging at first, especially if you're used to trying to manage everything, but with practice, it becomes easier and more natural. Over time, you'll find that this exercise not only reduces stress but also enhances your overall sense of well-being and empowerment. In addition to its practical benefits, the dichotomy of control exercise aligns with the Stoic principle of living in accordance with nature. The Stoics believe that much of life is beyond human control, and that true wisdom lies in accepting this reality. By focusing on what you can control, you align yourself with this natural order, finding harmony in the flow of life rather than resisting it. This perspective encourages humility, as you recognize the limits of your influence, and gratitude, as you appreciate the opportunities you do have to shape your life. The dichotomy of control is not just a tool for managing stress, it's a philosophy for living with purpose, resilience, and serenity. In conclusion, the dichotomy of control exercise is a transformative practice that helps you navigate life's complexities with clarity and composure. By distinguishing between what you can and cannot control, you free yourself from unnecessary worry, focus your efforts on meaningful actions, and cultivate a sense of inner peace. This practice empowers you to live intentionally, embracing challenges with confidence and grace while letting go of what lies beyond your influence. Through consistent application, the dichotomy of control becomes more than an exercise, it becomes a way of life, guiding you toward greater self-mastery and fulfillment.